Hello, I'm Robin Moore with Sparrow Pediatrics, and I'm an occupational therapist. I see children from 0 to 21 years old. I see in-office children and in the home. And today I wanted to talk about tummy time. It's very important to have your child practice being on their tummy. And specifically, we're going to talk about pushing up on their arms, pushing up on the forearms and pushing up on extended arms. And I want to emphasize that it's very important for a child to go through each stage of motor development. So don't push your child to push up on their arms before the appropriate age, because each part of lying on their stomach develops a different skill. Pushing up on forearms is from 3 to 5 months of age, and then pushing up on extended arms is 6 to 7 months of age. So I have this doll to show you one of my favorite techniques to encourage pushing up on their arms. Okay, usually when a child is born, it's typical for them to have their legs tucked up underneath of them and their arms are back. And that's perfectly typical. They bear their weight through their cheek, and that has many important aspects to it. As they get older, they bring their legs back, and the weight gradually shifts back to their hips, and they're able to lift their head. So if your child is around 3 months of age, you can start encouraging them to shift their weight gradually back to their hips. And I do that by just pulling backwards, and I also push downwards so they can really feel their hips. And that creates what we call a fulcrum of weight bearing at their hips. And so they've got that fulcrum, and you can see where that really, through this doll, causes them to lift their head up. It frees that weight so that they can push up through their arms. When their weight is higher, they have to push harder through their arms, so it's very difficult. So just relieve that weight bearing and then help them get their arms underneath their shoulders. It's important for them to have their elbows in front of their shoulders. A lot of children keep their elbows behind the shoulders, but we want to encourage that elbow to be in the front. And as they get better at being on their forearms, they can shift their weight and start to reach for a toy. And you can help encourage them to do that. You can encourage them to lift their head more. And then pretty soon, as they get older, you'll see they will get ready to start pushing up on their extended arms. And so I hope that helps a lot. I hope you liked the video. If you have any questions, you can contact me at sparrowpediatrics.com.